Today we're going to take a look at the latest new 2023 motorcycles that were just announced by American Honda and quickly explain what changed on these models, their release dates to dealers, and more. And if you'd like to learn more about any of the bikes we cover today, check out some of my past videos. First up, let's knock out the 2023 Honda Fury 1300, also known as the VT 1300 CX. This chopper-style cruiser was first introduced in 2009 for the 2010 model year and has been unchanged since then, minus hacking the passenger seat off, so that way if you want to head to Aspen,
got room for one more if you still want to go to Aspen.
You'll have to spend more money. And we've had a few new flavors thrown in the mix over the years, but did we get a new color for 2023? Nope. She returns in the same pearl yellow from last year with no changes other than a $50 price increase. And on that note, what changes would you like to see Honda eventually throw at the Fury? Honda does pay attention to these videos, so let your voices be heard down in the comments section on what changes you'd like to see come to certain models, and let's talk about it all. Back on topic though, next up is the 2023 Honda XR650L, also known as the dinosaur. This carbureted and air-cooled dual sport motorcycle has not seen any changes other than colors for decades now, which is something that drives a lot of people crazy, but also the exact reason as to why it's popular among certain groups of riders. It returns for 2023 in white, the same as last year, which has to be my favorite color scheme they've done in a while, and yes, no changes, but hey, no price increase.
Wow.
Now let's move over to the 2023 Honda CB1000R Black Edition. Sadly, we still don't get the standard CB1000R, so those of you that love the Bordeaux Red Metallic are up a creek without a paddle, but do we at least get the new Matte Jeans Blue Metallic on the Black Edition variant that other corners around the world get this year? Yeah. No. We're getting the same black treatment as last year with no changes, and don't get me wrong, I love the black, but it'd be nice to see something different thrown in the mix. Positive thoughts though, positive thoughts. And on that note, at least there wasn't a price increase. And then we've got its little brother, the 2023 Honda CB650R. And sadly, we're only getting one of the 4 color options this bike is offered in for 2023, but I guess beggars can't be choosers when it comes to actually getting bikes after this whole Rona mess. On a positive note though, we are getting a new color this year on the CB650R with matte gray metallic to replace matte black metallic, and no other changes to talk about besides a $100 price increase. Next up, we move over to its sibling, the 2023 Honda CBR650R, and there are a few more little changes here to talk about, to which we covered many months ago before it was official here in the US, and that's why you should subscribe and watch all of my videos. Insert shameless plug here. Aside from ditching the matte gray metallic paint with bronze accents from last year to return to the usual Grand Prix red, they mixed it up a bit with throwing a black front fender on there and black engine case covers and valve covers instead of bronze, while also changing up the color and graphic combo a little bit from years past and blacked out the fender out back as well and changed up the rear shock from yellow to red. And all of these updates will run you an extra $100 over last year's price tag. Before we dive into the next one though, how many of you would have liked to have seen the new black and blue color scheme imported to the US? Now let's get into some of the 500s, and first up is the 2023 Honda CB500F. This naked sport bike returns in the same color as last year, matte gray metallic, and there are no changes for this year aside from a $100 price increase. Then we've got its sibling, but dressed a little differently, and that's the 2023 Honda CBR 500R. It returns for this year with, you guessed it, no changes in the same colors as last year with sword silver metallic and Grand Prix red. Wait, I take that back. There was a change, and that's the $100 price increase. Next up, we've got what I would say is the most popular of the trio, and that's the 2023 Honda CB500X Adventure motorcycle. And if you guessed that there were no changes and everything was a copy and paste job from last year,
ding ding ding, what do we have for her, Johnny?
Don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking that they didn't change the 500 lineup, as they just went through some pretty big updates last year, but come on American Honda, give us more than one color option on these bikes like the rest of the world. But before I go on another 10-minute rant about colors like I've done in the past, or should I say lack thereof, the CB500X is back in pearl organic green, and I'll give you a second to guess just how much the price increase was. Yup, $100. And that's the latest news from American Honda on motorcycles for 2023, but keep in mind, they're not done yet as we've got more model lineup announcements coming soon, very soon. So make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop and check out some of my past videos for news you may have missed. Plus, let's talk about it all down in the comments section. But on that note, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.